Hello, everybody. My name is Roberto Martinez, aka Monty Boy. Thank you guys so much for watching the Monty Boy podcast or listening to the Monty Boy podcast wherever you are. Whether you're listening in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Rumble, wherever you're listening or watching. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening to today's podcast. Let's just jump right on into today's podcast. If you guys haven't seen it on X.com or my other social media where I posted this, Instagram, I am retiring from streaming, and I will get into some details right after we go over to the press release I released earlier today if you guys haven't seen that already. But I'm going to go over that real quick with you guys. I'm going to read the press release, go over that real quick so you guys have an understanding on what's going on here, and so I could quickly go over stuff so you guys know and you guys understand my thought process on why I'm doing it. We can go over some things. All right, let's get right into it. Let's dive right into it. I have it right in front of me. Monty Boy, the charismatic streaming personality who first stepped into the digital realm in 2009 and started streaming in 2018, has officially declared retirement from streaming, signaling the dawn of an exciting new era with a keen eye on innovation. I am set to immerse in the realms of podcasts and video creation, unveiling plans that include not only taking on a significant producer role for our groundbreaking podcast, but also spearheading my own audio adventure. Now, I did change up some words here because it'd be weird having it like a third-person view when I'm reading it in first person and it's about myself. So, I just had to switch up some words. But if you want to see the full press release, go ahead and check out any of my social medias. You can look up Monty Boy and you will find it down there, and it should be in the description down below, or visit socials.montyboy392.com, and that will lead you to the links of my socials, and you should be able to find that on all my social media sites. And let's continue of the press release. The decision to retire from streaming comes with mixed emotions, which is true. It definitely has come with mixed emotions. I reflect on the incredible moments and relationships forged with a dedicated audience and supporters. The streaming community has been a cornerstone of my creative journey. I'm immensely grateful for the support and shared experiences. However, it's time to evolve and explore new horizons. One of my pivotal aspects of this new chapter involves me taking on a role of producer for an upcoming project, which is a podcast. This strategic move is expected to demand an increased commitment of time and effort. If I want to create immersive and high quality audio content, I can't also try to create high quality streaming content as I'm trying to do a full-time job. It's going to be very difficult to try to do all this at once and also try to create my own podcast and help somebody else with their own podcast and try to do my own full-time job. And who knows what I'm going to do next year, this coming year. I have interviews set up and I'm doing all this other good stuff, right? And who knows where I'm going to lie at. So it's just best for me right now to announce my retirement so I can see what's going to happen in the future, because I have no clue what's going to go happen this year. And I'd rather be prepared for whatever it may come than just step into the situation and be completely overwhelmed. And who knows, I can always unretire from streaming. And it doesn't mean I won't every now and then have an hour-long stream or a 2-hour-long stream. It just means the days where I stream for 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day or 4 hours a day is over. It's basically what this means. And my focus now is primarily going to be on podcasting and video content creation and all that other good stuff. That's where my focus is going to be. That's primarily where it's going to be, okay? Being a producer for this podcast is going to be a thrilling challenge. It's an opportunity to elevate storytelling and engage in our audience in a profound way. In addition to a producer role, I am excited to announce I'm going to be creating my own podcast again. I'm so excited because I love doing this. I genuinely do. It's my personal project, and I promise to deliver unique insights, engaging conversations, and thought-provoking content directly from my own mind, my own creative mind. And producing my own podcast is a dream come true. It allows me to connect with my audience on a deeper level and share stories that resonate with you guys and resonate with myself and my own opinions. And as I bid farewell to streaming, the promise of exciting narratives and visually captivating content and insightful conversation looms on the horizon. And this is not the end. And this is what I'm going to say now. This is not the end for Moldy Boy. Fans are encouraged to stay tuned for updates, and be ready, because this is not the end, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning for something great, something fantastic, something that's going to be coming here shortly. And me retiring from streaming is just something that you guys have noticed. I haven't really been streaming. My heart's just not in it anymore. To me, streaming is dead. Going from where I was averaging, I don't know, when I really quit streaming, I think it was early 2020. Before I quit streaming, I was getting I don't know what was 15, 20 viewers a stream. I know you guys don't think that's a lot, but to me that was a lot. And and going from there, and then now where I'm at, where I'm barely struggling to get 3 viewers a stream. And back then, dude, I was getting chatters all over the place. I'd have people in my chat interact with me, and I would always have chatters. I'd be able to be having fun, and it'd be exciting. And that's back when times were fun. It's not fun anymore. Streaming ain't fun anymore. You got to worry about people wanting to cancel you, and and people not really wanting to be there to support you. They're just there hopefully that you go watch their stream and follow them. And most of the time, the people that come in your chat, it's not really there to support you. They're just there. They're bots most of the time, trying to get you to go pay them money to help you create, for you to pay them to create you channel art that you really don't need. Because I'm only averaging 3 viewers a stream. Why do I need high quality emotes when I'm only averaging 3 viewers a stream and my emotes are perfectly fine because no one's using them anyway? I mean, so it makes no sense, man. And it's always the same people. It's always the same individuals who come there with a bot who want to act friendly, and they ask you a bunch of questions, and it's like, bro, stop. I'm averaging 3 viewers a stream. I don't need to pay you $150 or $200 to create emotes for my channel that no one's ever going to use. Knock it off. And then it's very frustrating. And then you play games like Sea of Thieves, where you have these people who get so toxic, and then you're trying to sink them, and they're throwing the N bombs, the F bombs, and all these bombs, and it's like, how can you possibly stream when you just don't know what's going to come from another person's mouth? And it makes it so hard, because I love playing Sea of Thieves. I genuinely do, and it's one of my favorite games to play. And if I'm spending 8-9 hours at a time on that game, and I'm sinking people, and I'm dealing with these same people when I'm not online streaming, and I'm hearing these guys say all these other toxic words, how am I supposed to be able to stream when these individuals are so freaking toxic? And there's people out in this world today that just looking to cancel anybody for every opportunity they can get. It doesn't matter if I even said that word. They're looking to cancel me. It's ridiculous, man. And that's one of the reasons why I'm just done, man. I'm just done with streaming. And it's time to move on to the new era. And I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's podcast. We're going to have more as we continue going into this, and we're going to have more discussions and more big news coming soon. But I just want to record this and get this out for everybody to hear, because I know most people are going to see the press release, and I want to make sure that I got this out so you guys can hear my perspective on the press release and so you guys understand where I'm coming from. I want to say thank you to every single last one of you who supported me over the years, and just know this is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is a new era of Moldy Boy. We're going to get back into YouTube videos, video content creation, and podcast. And my YouTube channel is growing, even though I haven't posted a video in 2 months. And that's the type of things I want to see. That's what I want to start doing, and I want to get back into all that. That's where I started from, man. I started creating content, video content creation. That's where I began in 2009, and that's what I want to get back to, and that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back into podcasting, because I love doing that, obviously. I spent the last 9 minutes talking. So, obviously, I can do that. And my plan is now to make podcasts from 10 to 30 minutes. And that's my goal. I think that's where you need to be for podcasts. Anything more than that, you're just pushing it. and that's where you're gonna start losing people in podcasts. So if you want a decent podcast, you can start listening to mine, where we're gonna have 10 minutes to 30-minute long podcast when we post them. I think that's a decent length, a decent amount of time. Follow me on all my social medias. Visit socials.moneyboy392.com. Make sure you drop that link. Go follow me on all my socials. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support over the years. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.